lorries full. Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags today, and I'm just gonna see. I think it's a bit early. It's sort of 11:30, 12, so maybe there will be people around, but I'm aiming to deliver all 6 of these homeless bags, Christmas bags, to the homeless. If I don't get a chance to deliver them today, my next outing will be on probably Tuesday. That's my next day where I've got free. But they are going to all be delivered by Christmas. That's the plan. That's not the plan. That's going to happen. Last year was the same. Even on Christmas Eve, I was still out delivering them. So let's see. Hi everyone. So this is Plan B. I've got the 5 remaining Christmas bags in here with me. So I'm going to walk around my area and try and give out at least 2 of them. And then I'm getting back in my car again after 2 hours. I've just been able to give out 1 Christmas bag. My aim is to give out at least 3, because I just thought instead of waiting until Tuesday I'll give out the rest. But if I can give out another 3, 2 or 3 today, I'll be happy. I don't like failing. And I think 2 hours I was driving around and I only managed to give out 1. That's not good enough for a Sunday, especially when I saw lots of people. It was just, the traffic wasn't on my side. People kept moving around. But yeah, I know for a fact there's a homeless person outside the Tesco, so I'll give out 1 and then I will keep driving around. I'll give myself another hour and then give up, and then I'll try again on Tuesday. Wish me luck and I'll let you know how it goes. Yay, so Plan B worked. I've just given out 2 more Christmas boxes to the homeless, 2 bags, and they were outside the Tesco and 1 was outside Greggs in my area, and I knew they would be there because there's always people sat outside there. He was so happy when I said there was a scratch card in there and that there was a card with money in it. He was like, thank you. He was like, because he was sat there from this morning when I drove past, but there was nowhere for me to park, so I just walked. And yeah, it feels good. I've got 3 more bags in here and I've got 5 bags in my car, so that's 8. I'm aiming to get rid of the 8 to hand out by Tuesday, so some will be today and some will be Tuesday. Let's see what happens. Hi everyone, so this is the final video. I've made a few short clips today talking about I was going out and handing out the Christmas bags to the homeless. What a day it's been. I thought it's a Sunday, I'm not doing anything. You know, this should be easy. Every year it's the same thing. So what I do is I plan the areas I'm going to go to, and they are all over Birmingham, but there's special locations where I usually see the same people. I fill my car with petrol, or half fill, and then I just go for it. And I give myself 2 to 3 hours. So anyway, I set off at 12 today. It's now 20 to 3. I set off and I went to one of the locations in Birmingham, and luckily I thought, oh, this is a good start, because the woman that is always at the roundabout, she always has a card. It's like a card, and she just says hungry. She never begs, she never asks, she just stands there with the card. And she was there today, and I've been looking for her for a few weeks because she wasn't there. So I gave her her bag and she was so happy. She was like, thank you very much, thank you. She was so excited. And then I went back on myself and she'd gone, which was good because I told her there was chocolates in there, there was a scratch card, there was everything. So she was happy. I thought, this is good. Then I went further down to, there's a location where there's usually 3 or 4 homeless people in the traffic. So on the way towards that location, the man with the dog, who I've got dog food for him, he wasn't there. But then I saw someone on the opposite side, but I couldn't get to that side. So then I drove back around on myself. And then when I came back, he was gone. So then I thought, oh, this is going to be complicated. So then I was driving to another area, and the traffic lights just kept being on green. Now, when you're driving and then, like, you know, sometimes I slow down and hope the traffic lights go to orange or amber or red. But when they're on green and everyone's flowing in traffic, you can't just stop. So I missed that. There was 2 people there that are normally there, couldn't stop. So then I thought, oh, back round to another location, and the people who are normally there were not there. And then I started to get a bit despondent then, because it's been 2 hours and nothing. I've only given out 1 parcel. So I came home. I packed more parcels into the car. I then decided to walk, so on foot, because I'd seen a few homeless people that were sat outside Greggs and Tesco by my area. So I walked down there with the bags. I gave the one to the guy by Tesco, and he was just ecstatic. He was so excited. He was like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you," he said, because he'd been sat there, I think, since the morning, and people do tend to just ignore. You know, I'll normally say, "Do you want a sandwich?" I've sometimes bought him hot coffee. So he was really happy when he knew there was a scratch card in there and money in the card. So I gave that to him. Then I went to Greggs and gave that to him. That guy was really happy as well. So then I thought, on a roll here. And then as I've just driven out again, there was, as I'm going towards Moseley. So Moseley, there's like at least 4 or 5 homeless people. It's on the route, but you have to just, again, traffic. Depends on if the traffic lights stop. So there was one guy, but I couldn't even slow down. The police were behind me as well. And I was thinking I was going to slow down, but I couldn't. Traffic was flowing, so I couldn't get to give him. And then my guy David, who is always there at Christmas, and he sort of notices my car as well. He never begs. Sometimes I'll just give him like a sandwich or anything. He never asks. So anyway, he was there, but I couldn't slow down in time, so I can't get to him either. So I did see, was there one more person as the traffic actually stopped, and he had a tent by the side of the road. That's where he obviously stays in, and he came out and I gave him a parcel. So that was it. All the people, some of the regulars and some of the people, I'll have to go back at Tuesday. I've just decided I've got 7 parcels left. So that's all of them then. I think there might be one more at home. So there's 7 or 8 parcels, and I'm going to get them delivered. So I'm going to try again on Tuesday, and then I'll try again on either Friday or Saturday or Sunday. But it's worth it. I mean, it does take a lot of work. It's like this every year. I have to just get the timing right. I have to go out sometimes 3 or 4 times. I have to go around sometimes back and forth. It's never simple, but it's worth it, because when you give the parcels out and you see how happy they are to receive them, that's important. And because the person has donated money for me to put these parcels together, I've spent time putting them together. It's worth it. And yeah, the ones that I've gave out so far, especially the lady on the roundabout, I'm just so glad that she was there, because I've been going out for the last week and she's not been there. So that's it. Let's see what happens. I tried my best. I've given out as much as I could give out today. I think 5, is it? So the lady at the roundabout, the 2 Greggs, and then Tesco, then the guy in the underpass. And then I think I gave out 5 today, 4 or 5. I can't keep track. But yeah, there's 7 more to give out. So I'll just do my best. So that's it. There's my adventures of delivering the Christmas bags.